So you want to go to school for art or design. You want to go to school, but you can't make up your mind. Art or design. Change your mind. Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Creative Janae. Here we talk about everything from graphic design, creativity, art, and just being inspired. So if that's something you're cool with, then stay tuned. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to all those high school students out there. So if you are interested in pursuing a degree, possibly in art or design or any creative field, this video is for you. I'm going to be breaking down what you need to be doing in high school to get you ready for college. So all those ninth graders, if you are just entering high school, you're probably overwhelmed thinking about like what you can actually do with the rest of your life. What are you going to do? But you don't have to know. It's okay. You don't have to know. The main thing is just understanding that you like it and identifying it. So the first step in ninth grade is to just do your classwork. Make sure you're doing all of the things you need to do in high school. That means your homework assignments, your classwork, making sure you're getting all your work done because it's important when applying to colleges. It may not seem like a lot now and it may seem tedious or mundane, but trust me, like it pays off in the long run when you don't have to worry about your grades not being up to where they need to be to apply to schools. Number 2 is to just explore. Really go all out and have fun. Just identifying if you like art or design or some kind of creative path. I remember when I was in ninth grade, I actually wanted to be a fashion designer. Like I thought that was like my calling. I always watched Project Runway. I thought that was going to be what I would do. But when I got to ninth grade, I took one fashion design class and decided it wasn't for me. I was like, nah, sis, I'm good. So within 10th grade, I was able to take more art classes. And I just realized that I love drawing in itself, not so much fashion, but, drawing. And I didn't even know anything about graphic design. So I went full circle. Just to say that you don't have to know exactly what you want to do when you're in high school, but the best thing is that you can explore. Okay, so number 3 is to just ask questions. Is there anyone in your life who has gone to school for art or design or some creative path that you can get some insight from? Is there a mentor in your life that you can ask? It's always good to gain knowledge about what field you're trying to go into so that you can see how somebody else did it or their career path. I remember when I was in ninth grade, I actually had a mentor who went to art college, and while she was in college she came back and taught us some of the lessons that she was learning, and it was really good for me to learn because I was able to just grasp all the things she was learning. She would give me knowledge about what she was doing in college, and it really inspired me to actually want to go to school because I saw somebody else doing it. So of course, that's always motivating, is to see somebody else doing what you want to do. And she's still my mentor today. So shout out to T if you're watching this. So tip number 4 is to just get inspired. This is the time to start identifying what you are interested in. Is it art? Is it design? Is it fashion? Is it photography? Is it sculpture? Is it painting? Is it fibers? Is it sewing? Whatever it may be, just make sure that you are starting to get some, good inspiration to motivate you, to make you want to do this. It's always good to see other artists, what other artists are doing. If you can find an artist that you like, I recommend, doing research on them and seeing their work, seeing their career path and what their portfolio looks like. I also recommend going online and finding websites that you like. I'm actually going to leave a list of websites in the description box, so be sure to check those out so you can get inspired. Okay, so this part's for all those 10th graders out there. If you're in 10th grade, this is the time to really start identifying if you want to go to school for art or design. And FYI, you don't have to know what you actually want to do yet. I didn't know anything about graphic design until I pretty much got to college. So it's okay to not know. You just have to have a passion for it. So by this time, you really want to start deciding if you're going to go to school for art or design. And the reason why is because you need to be able to make a portfolio when you start applying to colleges. So that's why it's important to know, so that you have enough time to start preparing a good portfolio to apply to art schools. Okay, so tip number 2 is just to practice. Practice, practice, practice. I know we hear that same saying all the time, that practice makes perfect, but it really does. Like, if you're constantly, improving and sharpening your skills, you're automatically going to improve over time. So continuing to do that is going to help you when you are preparing your portfolio, because you're going to be sharper in your skills and all that good stuff. So continue to practice. It's going to help you. Okay, so tip number 3 is to see if there are any advanced placement art classes that you can possibly take in your high school. This is really helpful when applying to colleges, because some colleges actually allow those classes to count towards your college credits. So it's really good if you're able to take some, and it just makes your process easier because it's less credits you have to take, which means less money. And also, if there's no advanced placement classes that are offered at your high school, maybe look into pre-college courses. I know a lot of colleges have those options, and you can definitely look online to see what colleges offer those. And last but not least is to enjoy the process. Now, I know we talked a lot about what you need to be doing throughout 9th grade and 10th grade, but it's really just being motivated and, keeping yourself inspired to do this. If you enjoy art or design or some creative field, it's important to just keep yourself, going. I know there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now with this whole pandemic. A lot of kids are doing stuff online. You're not able to go back to school. I understand. I just want to encourage you all to just keep going. Don't give up on your dreams. If you follow these steps, this is going to help you by the time you get to 11th grade, 12th grade, when you actually apply to schools. And stay tuned for part 2 of this video. I'm going to be breaking down what you should be doing to actually apply to art schools. So stay tuned for that. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share. If you also know anyone who's looking to go into this field, I recommend just sharing this video. I would love to hear back from you. If there's anything I can do to help or encourage you, I'd love to. So feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what you think. So until then, I'll catch you in my next video. Stay safe out there and stay inspired. Love you guys. Bye. I'm excited. Let's get ready.